When thinking about health and wellness, a lot of times society talks a lot about strengthening your muscles or building up your heart and your lung endurance. However, a lot of times we don't talk about the immune system and how important that really is. But your lymphatic system is going to play two major roles. It's going to help move the fluid from your blood that was down in your arms, your legs, up back towards the heart. But it's also going to play a major role in your immune system by helping to fight off disease, illness, and bacteria. Therefore, it is crucial that we learn to support our lymphatic system with things like movement and lymphatic drainage massage. For those of you who are new here, my name is Kelly and I am a physical therapist, and I specialize in lymphedema or the lymphatic system, as well as oncology and women's health. And before we move on, be sure to subscribe for weekly videos on lymphatic health as well as oncology and women's health. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to properly do a lymphatic drainage massage and how you can best support your immune system and decrease swelling and lymphedema. By taking 5 to 10 minutes of your day, you're going to do a lot of good for your lymphatic system, but also for your immune health. Specifically now as I'm recording this, we're still in the middle of the pandemic, but also during flu season, cold season, or allergy season. Your lymphatic system is made up of a very complex system of lymphatic vessels and lymphatic nodes. It also is made up by a couple organs such as the spleen, the thymus, and even your tonsils. It is a one-way system. So your heart pumps blood down through your arteries to your arms and your legs and the rest of your body. Some of that fluid comes out of the blood, and that is lymph fluid, which is a clear fluid with proteins in it. That fluid is picked up by the lymphatic vessels and the lymphatic system and brings the fluid back up towards the heart. Before it gets to the heart, it has to go through your lymph nodes that are throughout your body, and there it is detoxed and filtered for any bacteria or any other illness. If you have a backup or dysfunction of your lymphatic system, such as something you were born with, or if you had lymph nodes removed due to something like a cancer surgery, you may have more of a backup of that system, and that can cause swelling throughout the body. So one of the best ways to help stimulate the lymphatic system or the lymphatic nodes is with lymphatic drainage massage. I personally will use lymphatic drainage massage if I start to feel a cold coming on, or if I have any allergy symptoms in the head and neck area. But it's also great to work on your deep abdominal lymph nodes and vessels with the massage or with deep breathing. Today in this video, I'm going to focus on lymphatic drainage massage of your abdomen area and your trunk area. But I have created a lot of other videos on various parts of the body. So if you want a more in-depth video on something for the arms or the legs or the head, neck, and face area or even the chest wall, I will place links for that down below and you can go ahead and check those out. So let's get started. We always want to start with your deep lymphatic vessels in your abdomen area. We know that the abdomen holds a lot of the lymph vessels and a lot of the lymph nodes, and they can play a key role in moving the fluid from a lot of your body. So placing your hands on your abdomen, you're going to take a belly breath. With your breath, you're going to allow your belly to expand outward into your hands, but gently press inwards with your hands against that. So breathe in through your nose. Allow your belly to expand, and then breathe out through your mouth, gently pressing your belly inwards. Then I gently will move my hands over to the side a little bit and do the same thing, in and out. And then I'll do that 2 or 3 more times. So in and out. And then I'll do 1 more and out. So you can do even just 3 to 5 belly breaths throughout the day. I have created a video on the belly breaths, and I'll place a link for that down below or up above here as well. After you've stimulated your belly, we're also going to stimulate the lymph nodes that are in your head neck area. We know that they sit around the clavicle or that collarbone area, as well as up the side of your neck. And so I will use the flat hand of my neck against the skin, and I will place my hand low right where the collarbone sits and just do large circles in that area. You don't have to press hard at all. The lymphatic vessels sit right under the skin. We don't want to press too hard and cause damage to other delicate structures. So nice and gentle, about 5 to 8 on one side. You can work down below your collarbone as well, doing 5 to 8 there. And after you've done that, you can do the other side. So flat hand against the base of the neck and doing circles, 5 to 8 there. And then again, you can go below the collarbone and do 5 to 8 right about there. Again, this is what I usually will do if I start to feel cold or allergies kicking in. So again, you can just skip the others and just do a little bit of this throughout the day. That is just fine. So also we want to stimulate the lymph nodes in your axilla or armpit areas. So again, flat hand right in the armpit and doing about 5 to 8 circles right in the armpit area. And then you can also do the same thing on the other side. So 5 to 8 right in the armpit area there. So after we've stimulated the head and neck lymph nodes and the axilla or armpit lymph nodes, you also have your major lymph nodes around the inguinal area, which is the kind of where the groin is, where that crease is when you sit. And so you'll place your hand right where that crease is and you can do the circles there. Again, 5 to 8, whatever you have time for. But after that, you've really stimulated a lot of the major lymph nodes. There are a lot of lymph nodes throughout the rest of the body, but that's where a lot of them sit. And so by stimulating the rest of your lymph nodes in your body, you're gonna also really help your lymphatic system as a whole. From there, if we're just looking at the trunk and abdomen area, we wanna focus everything towards your lymph nodes that we just worked on, or if you're in your lower body, upwards towards the heart. So starting in your abdomen area, I'm going to work in upward strokes, upwards towards the heart. We know a lot of vessels run on the side of the body, so you can work a lot on the sides. And we also know that the lymphatic system has basically 2 to 4 parts. So there's a line basically down the middle of your body and then across at your belly button. And we know it has to kind of work into its own quadrants. So making sure that you're working on all sides. And you can spend as little or as much time as you want on a certain area. If you notice that you have a lot of swelling, in this hip area, you can just work over here, that is fine. In this video, we're just gonna go through the whole area. So as far as the back goes, your back also, think about line down the middle of the back and the fluid will run outwards towards the sides, up and around. So I know for a lot of people, it's hard to reach back there, including myself. So either you have to have someone help you or you do the best you can with trying to reach around either way. And you're gonna work around towards the front, but also kind of upwards and around. You can do that on both sides or have someone assist you with this. 5 to 8 strokes in whatever area you'd like and working that up and around. From there, if we think about going up into the upper chest, we can also stimulate the lymph nodes that are in the middle of the chest as well. But I have created more videos specifically on chest swelling, so go ahead and check that link down below. From there, otherwise, we're going to just work a lot of the lymph fluid around towards the lymph nodes in the armpit by working up towards the armpit on either side, 5 to 8 times. And then we also can work on the top or on the shoulders and working towards the lymph nodes or the lymph vessels in your head and neck area or towards your armpit. We move everything towards the armpit, not specifically towards the heart, although a lot of videos will talk about that, because in order to get the fluid to the heart or back towards the heart, it has to go through the lymph nodes. So we have to push it towards those lymph nodes to then get back in through the system. Now, if you have a surgery and had lymph nodes removed, or you have a compromised lymphatic system in a certain area, you're not going to work towards that area. You're going to push it to a different one that might be healthy. So after you've done the chest area, then you can also go back into the neck and you're going to work downwards towards the lymph nodes around your collarbone or your clavicle. Doing 5 to 8 there, and then on the other side. Again, I've created a video for head, neck, and face specifically for lymphedema and swelling, but also for congestion and sinus pressure. So again, I will link those down below for a much more in-depth video that you can follow along with. So after you've stimulated all the lymph nodes, you've worked a lot of the fluid, Again, you can spend 3 to 5 minutes doing this, or you can spend 30 minutes or more doing this, whatever works well for you. But by even just doing some belly breaths and just doing some circles around where the lymph nodes are, you're gonna do a lot of benefit for your lymphatic system. So I know that was pretty quick and short, but again, there are a lot more various options or various areas that you can focus your lymphatic drainage massage on, depending on what your needs are. You can go ahead and check all of those videos out, and again, be sure to subscribe as more videos are coming out each week. Doing some of this lymphatic drainage massage is going to help support your health. So go ahead and take a couple minutes and give this a try. If you found this video helpful, please press the like button, and I will see you all next week for another video. Thanks everyone.